No French shouting about death?
Dice is muted, so he can't
Yeah.
shout.
I'm sure he is shouting. We just can't hear him.
Yeah. Got his delivery food and just screamed in their face for no applicable reason.
I know the stream is starting. Ah!
The power that we have over him.
Oh no, it's overcoming me. Ah!
I just wanted to give you
That's
your
my dice impression. How is it?
Perfect.
improvement could be made.
So this is the Halloween week. Halloween. Um, this is not a spooky game, unfortunately. But
It could be.
it could be. I was playing it earlier and I ended up lodged in a wall, so that was kind of scary. But I the game itself isn't spooky, but I do have a story to share. So
Gather round.
yesterday we had a power outage here in town. Like 1,600 people lost power all at once. My whole apartment building was affected. The one neighboring me, like the school across the street, and like 3 other schools nearby. So a bunch of kids got to go home for the afternoon. So we lost power for a few hours, and I was at work, so it didn't really affect me. But when I came home, I noticed something weird. Um, we have an elevator in our apartment building. There's only 3 floors, but the elevator has been acting on its own. Ever since the power outage, the elevator goes to a floor, the door opens, there's no one there, it stays open for a few minutes, then it beeps, it closes, it goes to the next floor and does it again. It keeps doing this constantly. I could hear it. Like last night when I went to bed, my bedroom is right up against the elevator shaft. Like the wall behind where my headboard is where the elevator shaft would be. And I could hear the elevator doing that all night long.
My guess is that it somehow lost contact with the control panel, so it's reverting to some default behavior, so to ensure the elevator is still working, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Specifically, I think that's an emergency programming.
yeah,
Or it's haunted.
it's haunted.
Or it's haunted. Maybe it's an emergency ghost.
It's been doing that ever since yesterday, and it's still doing it now. It's been doing it all day today as well. No one has come to fix it.
My theory is that the storm brought back all the ghosts who lived outside the building, and now they're just going back to their rooms.
It was
There's just a lot
it,
of
it
them.
wasn't even a storm. There was a power outage because there was construction going on.
I can't believe they dug up the ghost of all the
They,
people. who
yeah,
used
they dug
It
up the
was way
ghost.
spookier when we thought it was a storm.
Yeah, it's a little underwhelming when it's just, hey, we lost power for a few hours because some guy hit a power line. Although I think it was probably a planned outage, I'm guessing. But in any event, that's my haunted elevator story.
Alternatively, the power outage restores to factory defaults, and by default, that elevator is haunted.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah. You know, it's like those protective screens you get on like technology that like, hey, remove this, before use. Exercise this ghost before, firing up the elevator.
Yeah.
You need it in there, when you're installing it to help.
Love the idea of a factory standard ghost. Listen, we need to ship all of these with a ghost inside. UA, make sure it is haunted.
So we got a spear. I equipped myself
I can't
with.
tell if I've got
spear.
game audio or not.
It's very quiet.
Okay.
Other than that, we pretty much got the same equipment. I bought some new armor, but you can't see it because we're still wearing that outfit.
Can you do drop assassinations with the spear? Can you just dragoon a dude?
I don't know.
You cannot.
Oh,
It's only Hidden Blade, unfortunately.
No wonder people hate Unity.
The hidden blade animations in this game are really underwhelming, I have to say. Like, it just doesn't feel good.
The double assassinations are pretty good, but you don't have access to those.
Not yet.
A year of training has passed.
Ah, yes.
What's the mission?
The mission. Let's get your arse in position. Don't ask questions, piss pop.
I live to serve.
Hello.
The more diamonds, the more difficult the mission.
Oh, I forgot. Ah!
Now the stream has officially begun.
It's my death rattle. The stream begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do kind of like that they explicitly say that like gear level is, or how strong your gear is directly factored into your listed power level.
Mm.
It's nice. There's also visual representation, but it's somewhere in the game.
What the hell's going on?
Check it out.
Oh, they've got the stealth game. You were last spotted here, ghosts.
Yep.
I love Arno's little combat roll back into cover.
He's got some pretty sweet moves.
Yeah, and you kind of like fireman's carry toss that guy also into the cover.
Arno has a very like spinny fighting style, which I really dig. Does a lot of dancey turns, which is very different from everybody else who's played.
I see what you mean about there not being a whistle, though. It'd be real handy right about now.
Your whistles have been replaced by firecracker.
Your whistle has been replaced by being seen.
Very true.
I can use firecrackers for the same effect.
Queer.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Sam, Arno, you stabbed that through the man, like up to the hill, up to where your hand was.
Lord Guillaume de
Spears.
Roussel has generously agreed to our price of 40%.
An act of desperation. What about the priest?
He'll come around.
Your confidence is infectious, Siver. My boys will have the wagon ready.
Here are the details. Make sure it goes smoothly.
Of course.
God.
Make sure that it goes smoothly.
This incredibly villainous man and his...
These bastards always have bodyguards.
I like how, because we just murdered that man immediately, no work
Next
was
time,
put
do that
into
before
his
you start
design.
screaming.
Why do
Yep.
we hang about here when Siver still lives?
He's just a
He killed
bald
Monsieur de la
man.
Serre.
Patience. Sever's not the target.
just a
Not
jobber
today.
of a
Council's waiting
of
for
a
our
foe.
report.
Smoke bomb.
You're mine. You'll never get past all of them.
Honestly, I don't tend to use smoke bombs to, like, run away. I mostly just use them to break the guard of people who are super annoying to fight.
Yeah.
High-level guards get some bullshit AI.
It's more they really want you to do multiplayer for those guys because like high level guards are really good at fighting you, but they can't fight other people. So if you're like fighting Templars, police, even higher.
Wait.
I don't know what
Bellic,
happened there.
whatever. It's okay, the smoke bomb covered whatever it
worked.
was up.
Okay. Not gonna kill those guys.
Stop! Right bloody there! Bloody royalists!
So,
Colonist.
conciergerie. Who are these guys? What is this faction?
These are the rebels, whatever they're called.
Extreme.
Yeah, they're basically they're a faction in the revolution backed by the
These imbeciles
Templars.
will pick a fight with
Patriots,
anyone.
that's what they're called.
Try not to draw their attention.
Shouldn't we stop them?
Stop them. Avoid them. Doesn't matter. There's always more fanatics. Can't save everyone, piss pub.
Well, there's a cheery thought.
Extremists.
Yeah.
They can recognize you and attack you anywhere in the city.
Because for some reason,
Ready for body in a
I don't think the Templars would be like telling these dudes, "Oh, hey, look out for this dude." Oh,
I love this game.
Careful, piss pub. You'll hurt someone.
Saying what?
That was not a good joke. Good fall.
You're over there now. Fine. Whoa. Thought I was gonna get on that rope.
I thought you were too.
oh, we're still not doing it.
Nope. There we go.
There we go.
You know what? I never really appreciated before now that there's not just like a straight up jump button. You can just jump up and grab that rope.
Yeah.
That building over there is important. Mark on it right now.
The one with the
Glass. It opens up a mission type.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, two identical men. I am coming through.
They're hatching a plan.
Yeah, they're scheming against their third identical brother. Kill the messenger without being seen.
You can just shoot him from up here. Once you get a. The trick is that you only need to be not seen when you kill him.
Ah.
Afterwards,
You can be incredibly seen.
those are probably the most involved of the street events. Just because you can't go up to fuck with them.
Alright. Faction fight. Blue versus red.
You're better than they smokers.
Faction fights are annoying because if you get too close to one without actually engaging, they can just start fighting you.
Yeah, the secret is that like, of course the extremists will not. Like, they'll turn on you if you help them against the guards. But if you help the guards will also turn on you because you have killed someone you've attacked someone in front of them.
When I was playing earlier, I hit this little like elevator thing and it shot me up to the street and then I fell down and got lodged into this corner.
I can't believe this. We've not seen Seaver for a year, and you're letting him walk. All because his name wasn't on a bloody piece of paper.
The timing's not right. Too many variables, too many loose threads.
And if we lose him again?
He'll be at Notre Dame tomorrow, if he keeps to the schedule we found.
You might have shared that earlier.
Other than that one bug, I honestly haven't really encountered any other
Greetings,
ones.
citizen.
Major ones, anyway.
Damn.
Fine shops.
I've not actually encountered
So what
many
happens next?
or even
We take
any
this ledger full of Templar
major
records to Mirabeau.
bugs.
proceeds to do nothing with
3
it.
more Templars killed last
You
night.
don't seem terribly
us.
fond of him.
Templars have been killing each other
He's
like
a
he was going out
politician.
of fashion since '89.
Sees himself as a great
Templar
peacemaker.
civil war.
He thinks he can end the war between assassins
Or
and
make our lives
Templars,
easier.
bring the revolution to a happy conclusion, and convince dogs and cats to live together in peace.
And that's bad?
It's a self-aggrandizing pipe dream. The Templars are at their weakest since Jacques de Molay burned. We're running around after second-rate smugglers. Well, the customs agents of France can rest easy. Arpinot's dead.
Shaking down imprisoned nobles seems a bit out of his oeuvre. What are the Templars up to?
If we hadn't spent the last year hobbled by your damn truce, we might know that.
He has a point, Honoré. The truce was with Grand Master de la Serre.
The man's been dead for 2 years. Whoever's in charge now, you can be certain they aren't sitting idle.
We might have learned more had we not allowed Sivert to escape.
Sivert was there?
I know your heart is set on keeping the peace, but bringing Monsieur de la Serre's killer to justice would count for something, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But do not confuse your personal vendetta with a sound strategy.
If he wants to kill Templars, let him kill Templars. I've done him all I can. Boys ready?
I just realized who he reminds me of.
Assassin.
He's Thatch.
I charge you to go to Notre Dame de Paris.
Might even be the same voice
Find
actor.
there the Templar agent, Charles Gabriel Sivert. You will learn his secrets, and when you have done so, you will bring him peace, in accordance with our tenets.
I don't imagine that it is actually the same voice actor, but it sounds a lot like him. He's got the same like cadence.
So, it's interesting. I do kind of appreciate they're doing something a bit different with the setup of this is a time period, or this is a time where the assassins are strong and the Templars are doing something to undermine us.
I also enjoy that the main set piece isn't set in motion by either of them.
No.
Yeah, having something happen that isn't part of the grand conspiracy is a nice change.
Sure.
It makes what's-his-face line at the end of the last game utter nonsense, but...
Yeah. I feel like the people who made Rogue and the people who made Unity were two teams that were not allowed to actually have any contact with each other. Oh, that's a 4-player mission. The food chain.
Do we want to do it?
If people are here.
Give me...
Sure.
Actually, let me spend my skill points first. If I can afford anything.
You got 2. You should be able to afford double assassination.
I thought double assassination was 6.
It's 4. I have 3.
Oh. Well, you'll get more during this mission.
True enough.
Ready your blade, brother.
Food chain.
I believe you have to, don't do that because it's putting you in a public one.
Yeah, okay.
You have to do it in the progress tracker to make a private one, and I think you need to invite us first.
Play together.
Play together. Invite players.
I'm still loading in. Yeah, because it was...
Word, brother?
I appreciate you're very Your very French alias for this one. Fiona Latif.
I promise it's entirely unintentional. It's supposed to be Fiona Latif.
Fast lift, 100 Creed points. Whoa!
Kill the criminals. I got him.
Okay. That just seemed so out of nowhere. This guy just ran up to you and got stabbed in the throat instantly.
I think he was trying to run away from someone else, and he just kind of ran into me instead. Probably didn't expect me to stab him.
Yeah.
There's my control pain in the ass all of a sudden.
I guess I can... So... I did unlock another outfit. I found Edward's assassin outfit.
Ah.
So we can cosplay as Edward.
The yellow chests around have money and outfits for other people.
This is what I would look like without an outfit on.
Purple.
Purple.
Well,
it's very dumb.
So we'll go purple. Sorry, what was that?
Can you invite me one more time?
Yeah, play to go.
How do I?
My contacts. One in game.
That's probably worth it.
Hunt him down.
Oh, I can go read a newspaper for now. Hello. Let me see your newspaper. Oh. There we go. Oh.
That
wasn't correct.
Fortunately placed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is everything breaking all of the sudden?
Hé l'ami, on cherche à s'informer par ici. Par ici. Hé, je suis là l'ami. Viens te dis-je.
It was all working perfectly well. Just before.
Toi. Oui, toi, là. C'est à toi que je parle. Veux-tu connaître la vérité sur les derniers événements parisiens?
Steam
Mais
has
si
just
tu
stopped
veux,
launching,
tu ne
which
le
is
sais
a
juste
problem
pas
because I
encore.
need Steam to make this controller work right.
We just talked about how bugs were happening.
This isn't a Unity bug.
Learn how to become the wealthiest assassin.
Try inviting you again, Words.
Oh god.
There it is. Okay, that was weird.
Aha.
I'm live. I'm real.
How long to this will it work?
There's a trophy icon here. And the assassin boat icon.
Oh, did you buy all the renovations for that spot?
I haven't even gone in there yet.
Oh, okay. That's your house. Oh, I'm here.
Hello.
It's me. Hi.
I'm purple.
I'm not purple. I'm brown.
Two Arnos.
You're Todd McFarlane's.
Alright. I guess I can unbrown real quick.
Can I use you as, like, part of the crowd?
Maybe. Looks like it. Gives me at least 3.
Huh. Interesting. Strategy. There's a treasure chest down there, but my lockpicking skill isn't high enough.
Probably mine isn't either. I just have a ton of lockpicks. Stuff was. Oh god.
Teamwork.
Oh god, there's 3 locks.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Okay.
I can't even unlock 3 locks.
That's too strong.
I can unlock 2 locks, but not 3.
It's too powerful.
Yes, I understand the game saves data automatically when this dumb icon is displayed.
That is the worst part about launching this game, is that splash screen, because it just
It
doesn't go
takes
away.
forever.
Uh-huh.
Wonder. Also, the other worst thing about this game is that when you look at the map, it does not denote where north is.
No, it doesn't.
That is a problem.
It's very disorienting. It has north on your mini-map.
This is north, staring at the water.
No, it isn't, actually.
What? Wait, what?
North is
How did you
staring
get
at the
north?
bridge.
Is that north?
That's north.
I guess I turned the map.
There was a wagon here that disappeared.
Oh. The wagon will take you to a different area.
Yeah, it takes you to Versailles. And then the other one is for the DLC, I believe.
Dead Kings. I am an assassin. A blue assassin.
What else?
WD.
Should we use different weapons?
I mean, I like the spear.
Alright.
I do have a lot of money. I could pretty much buy another weapon. Well, not a lot of money. I've got like $5 grand. Actually, I've got $6 grand. Might be able to buy something better.
Wait, can we do the murder mysteries together too?
I don't know. Ooh, I could buy a Sparth.
A Sparth?
Or a Crescent Glaive. Or a Spiked Staff. Still saving up for the ceremonial long mace.
Gotta get it though. Hello.
Okay, that was weird. I apparently could not be heard when I launched Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oh.
Does it have in-game voice?
I don't know, but that shouldn't have stopped Discord's voice.
You wouldn't think so. Let's see here. Co-op missions.
Oh man. Let me try again.
Sure.
In the meantime...
Grenade launcher.
So I had to close Steam. I had to close Assassin's Creed Unity to be heard.
Do you want to play a 2-player mission for now?
I can do that. Sure.
Heads will roll.
Heads will roll.
The game will start soon.
Too
The
difficult.
game has started. Too difficult, too serious. If I was you, I would just stay at
Yeah,
home.
if I had one complaint about this game, really, it's that the controls, I wish they were a little tighter.
The law of suspects has started a wave of paranoia. One wrong word and you're dead counter-revolutionary.
Citizen, there's been some error. I'm no royalist.
Since I'm watching the screen share, I'm hearing it twice.
You have all been named
Oh, no.
enemies of freedom by your fellow citizens.
I have
I
information
also did
for
this mission
Robespierre.
solo. It's pretty tough.
Citizen
You remember where
Robespierre.
this thing is, alright?
We have enemies among
Kinda.
us.
DDA Patton,
This dude
patriotic
owns, by the
citizen
way.
turned super spy.
We have traded one tyrant for another.
Yes, we
Patton got a little carried away. He ratted out hundreds of Parisians. No crime was too small. He got so good at snooping, he found something he shouldn't have.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
The Templar Order.
And you can identify these citizens?
Many, yes. They are not loyal to France. I fear they may control members of our own government.
Guards! You truly
this member
are
of
a
our
gifted
government?
spy, Patton. Perhaps too gifted. Arrest this traitor.
You can't do this!
No!
I hope for this one day in my life.
Witness the fate of those who betray their fellow
Say
citizens.
you can't do
Patel
this.
has valuable
No,
Templar
I feel like
secrets,
some
and he's
evil
no good to
person
the
like
assassins dead.
walked to me and whispered,
Get to the notebook, then save Patel.
this is pertinent and quick.
Paton's notebook is a who's who of the Templar Order. You need to get it before it's destroyed. The front entrance is pretty heavily guarded. Maybe look around for a more sneaky assassin approach.
Yeah, we can go in the sewer. We could just scale the building. How do you want to do it? I'm ready to do anything.
I like going in windows.
Ooh.
There we go.
There's lots of dudes on the roof, so careful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
You can.
Okay. Apparently now Unity will let me be heard. I hope.
Face me if you're such a brave bastard! Who the hell's killing people?
Just turn some of my settings down just in case.
That's not good. Where is he? Where?
That guy around.
Hey, you!
Oh.
Hold there!
It's alright.
They caught a glimpse. They can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Alright. Well.
That works.
Alright, so there's windows over there. Over here. You want to go through?
Yeah, that window works.
Cool. Up and at him.
Nope. I boned it.
This game is still really pretty.
It is. Oh,
I
what?
just had a-
Having some
I just had a
difficulty.
really dumb idea that I became committed to.
What's that?
I'll be posting it in a Discord, in another Discord chat. So this, I don't know why I'm bringing this on stream, other than explain what I'm doing.
All right. Hello.
There.
I'm your tool. Tell me where to kill.
I'm
Show me.
a tool.
Need to go up to.
Careful, words. You don't do all the killing off stream. Man, you got so much more health than Sarah.
I have expensive clothing. Just ruined that.
All it is hearing it on while you're playing the game.
Oh.
Surprise.
Oh.
Watch out.
It's nothing.
I got this.
Didn't see.
Must be getting tired.
Hey, you sick? Fish.
Guys, you gonna freak out.
Oh. Uh oh. Oh, there's
That's
more.
fine.
Oh, there's so many of
There's
them.
a lot of people.
Okay, now we can't hear you, Fiona.
There are a lot of men.
Yeah.
There is a lot of men.
Can you explain? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
That's the warden. He's probably got the key with him.
Perfect parry. Excellent. 100 creed.
Got your key.
We got him.
Or did I? I thought I did. I got the steal prompt, but then he died.
Okay, you've got the key. Now go get that notebook.
Yeah, we gotta go this.
Retrieve Patapon's notebook.
We can unlock these doors for escape routes.
Okay.
That seems... Getting into a cell should not let you escape a prison.
Because there's windows for some reason. Oh, that's back up to the thing.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to go there.
We gotta go down.
Down.
I'm really impressed by the interior locations of this game.
They're really interesting.
Just. Ugh.
Get down. Aha. Oh, but there's men.
Firefox just launched for 0 reason and just ate up all my system resources.
Oh, so I understand the self but also
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh.
Time to meet justice, citizen.
Fine.
Nice. Whoa!
I really wanted to just push that guy out the window.
But it was closed.
I know.
Enemies remember you after conflict ends. Are you sure of that? Because most of the time it seems like when conflict ends, they're all dead.
Yeah, I got that basically every time I finished killing a group of enemies.
Yeah.
The fact that the inside of the chest has such detailed and distinct objects really makes it weird that they're all the same.
Now's the fun part. Let's go rescue Paton.
Why does every treasure chest have this one really shiny copper urn in it?
Oh, also, since I had said it, but haven't explained what it was. Points are skill points.
Cutting out.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Oh,
I mean, you've got there's a lot of internet happening in the house right now.
Oh,
That. Yeah.
Anyway, sync points are skill points. So, you get half the listed. What happened to that man? Why could I see the internet through that man?
He was magic.
Yeah.
I guess you're just going up the front way.
You get half the listed skill points for just completing the thing, and then half of them are littered in the mission.
I guess there's just no guards here.
And we're free!
Yes.
You did it!
See ya, idiots!
Wow, that mission is so much easier with 2 people.
That's what we do, the old purple and blue.
So, what color is your character,
Extraction plant.
Fiona?
But there are a lot of Templars
It
here.
was blue,
Take them out first.
Yeah. Either red or green, so you can be the next one in the chain. What?
Templars.
Why were you temporarily Top Hat Man?
There's a disguise skill that turns you into like an NPC. Oh, wait, Zara. Well, we're kind of in it already. So there are 3 Templars around this area, and we have to kill them all before they kill them. There's one in this house up ahead here, where these guys are.
Yep.
Ow, I got shot. Oh god, don't feel great. Okay.
That really puts into context just how much bullets hurt.
That's not great. So he's on the top floor if you want to grab this guy. Across the way, there's another guy I can go kill right now. Let me go. And then there's one more guy that I don't remember where he's at, but use Eagle Vision to find him.
Yeah.
Just do like a jumping kick and then a throat slit.
Yeah.
The's also a skill point here, but that's... Oh, he's up top. The skill point is actually a pain in the ass to get.
Oh.
There he is.
This man wants to shoot me.
Do not allow him to do such a thing.
I stabbed him.
Good.
That'll show him.
Oh. Oh, I see the last guy.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
Now watch his words he drops on him.
Alright.
So that's how the drop assassination works from this.
Here comes the distraction.
Yep.
Be ready to get Paton out of there. It looks like Paton's getting away. Use your Eagle Vision to find him before the Templars do.
Yeah.
Out of my way, people.
We gotta go places.
Crowd. Out of my way. So many people.
Oh, almost went.
Yeah, don't run into the guards.
Working on it.
Paton must be hiding around here somewhere.
Alright, so he's... I think he's underground. But there's a lot of... So... There's a sniper up above you. If I distract him, you just stay beside him.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, bud? Oh. There it is. And there's snipers like all over the area, though.
Yeah.
And the only way in...
Oh, I know. I think I know how to get down here. I came up through here once. Maybe that was a different graveyard.
And here we thought it wouldn't be spooky.
Catacombs.
There's a lot of guys here. Alright, anyway. Sorry.
Can you use the smoke to just get back in the hay?
Yes. Alright.
Also, it kind of went under the radar earlier, but one of the finishing animations for the spear is stabbing it through a guy and then grabbing it from the other side and pulling it through him.
Ah, yikes.
Which doesn't make any sense. Oh, well.
Oh, look at this bone pile!
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Damn bones.
Czar, free skeletons.
Oof.
Alright, there's like a stairwell down in like one of
Londo
these
ruins.
side areas.
Can I be heard?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I should be able to play now.
Was that not a way down over here?
There, so we can lockpick this, but it's level 3. But there's stairwell
no, I meant
somewhere.
over here.
Oh, you found it? Alright, cool.
Yeah, down in here.
Into the dungeon. Just smell that treasure.
This is a level 2 lockpick, I think.
Maybe I can do this one.
I got it. think I have a plan.
Damn it.
Lockpicking is actually kind of hard in this game.
Got it. One. Damn it. Just rinsing through these lockpicks.
Have you joined on your phone?
Got
You can't be heard, Fiona.
Alright, let's go. Trying to shuffle my way in, but I can't.
Oh, I can't open that. That's one of your chests.
I like how the restricted area is specifically these tunnels on the minimap.
Really? Yeah, it is a little oddly specific.
They don't want you down here.
Okay, they're all above us.
Yeah, I'm just looking around. How do you find them? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what can I do for you?
Patel eventually joined the assassins. Nice rescue.
Why is he bald?
Well, he was probably wearing a wig.
Hey, I got some clothes from that.
2 out of 4.
Oh.
1 out of 3.
So the more times you complete this mission, you get more clothes. Okay.
Now we can both rate it 1 star.
Yeah, right.
Also, yeah, catacombs full of bones and skulls.
Catacombs full of bones.
You've obtained 1 of 3 possible rewards. Are the other ones like? How does it determine what you get?
It might be random. Cause
that sucks.
I don't know if it's.
Well,
random.
it just completed 3 times.
It's probably just preset. These are the
I
rewards
guess.
you get. This is a level 2
Well, because
chest.
Zara got the only reward I never got.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Creed points.
I still can't unlock that chest. Although I'd be able to if I give myself
the skill.
Level 2 lockpicking, but I'm going to buy.
This lockpicking leveling up is. Come on, game.
It's a little bit silly.
Don't you know, random chance is inherently fun.
Oh, I can't even get it anyway because I need to complete sequence 5.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
As
gonna
you
get.
add randomness into anything, it becomes more fun.
I'm gonna buy double assassination.
That's a good one.
Because I'm feeling naked without it.
So, like, can we do the sequences together too?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, so even weirder. Mobile Discord just isn't picking up my voice.
What is going on today?
You're just having a real bad string of luck.
What's the bones up here too? Bones in the room.
Bones everywhere.
So for reference, I said it in text, but it should be said in voice. Rewards are random, but they don't repeat.
Ah.
Okay, yeah.
Still, just I hate. I mean, despite the fact that I have played and enjoyed Monster Hunter World, I'm not a big fan of repeating things for grinding.
Yeah.
Like, despite the fact that there are some games where I have done it, I think I would have liked those games more if it was less of that.
Yeah.
I need a specific part of a thing. I think this is much less random.
I have to get this blue chest first. These have a lot of money in them. Okay. I have invited.
C'est un corps! À l'aide! Garde par ici! Quelqu'un est mort! Hey, mais pourquoi?
Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, so the main sequence missions say 1 player max.
Okay.
So I would imagine that it would kick you out if we were to do that.
Probably. Which I'm cool with. I think starting this game is pretty alright, so if we ever want to just start getting back to progress, just...
How the heck do you...
What?
Join a game. I got it. I said I got invite, but
so if have Zara invite you again, hit B, hit Shift F2 like right now, so you're already in the. It should pop up because that's what it is.
I'm currently fighting some men.
You are indeed. Actually,
I'm alright.
Oh no, you got it.
Invite has been sent. Oh, I might actually be able to unlock this one. So here's the lockpick minigame.
Oh. Oh.
It's a lot harder than it seems.
I mean, no. I've never been super great at the stop the bar at the correct time type reflex challenges.
So I have notifications of Zara has invited you to a game, but I cannot accept.
Oh no! It took me a couple invites too. Because it like a little square should appear in the top right. That lets you accept it. I get the guy.
I haven't actually done the viewpoint in this region yet. I don't even know where it is.
Fiona, add me as a friend, and I'll see if I can do it.
That was not one of the rank and file.
Yeah,
Rather you than me. What's your story then?
You completed one of 15 crowds. Ooh, Wordsy's dead.
Oh no.
Mechanics.
Gotta rescue her. I'm an apprentice now.
How many points do you get for reviving a friend?
You're alright.
100. Alright. Now you just take turns jumping off high buildings.
Yeah. Grind Creed points.
Use one of those quick things to get to the top very quick before you jump off.
Okay. Still no luck?
Whose side are you on then? Who are you fighting for? Oh!
I like how these criminals just keep running into me. It's handy. I like how it tells me that your little icon tells me that you're in the start menu, but I can see you hanging from the balcony. Oh, those guys straight up disappeared.
Man, you thought you had sick ninja skills. Turn your back on those guys for a second.
the real assassins. They blend so well with their environment that they literally disappeared. Yeah, like I said about France, it's a very very lots of tall buildings and just feels very good to climb around.
Can you give me another invite?
I can try. Where is the viewpoint here?
It's annoying because
Maybe I can't do viewpoints in multiplayer. Alright. Well, I think I might go back into single player just to keep things moving, and we can hopefully get this figured out at a later point.
I will learn everything. Yeah.
Seems to be a little rough.
A little bit.
Oh wait.
There's definitely some weird things going on with this game and the audio. How do I
back to single player? Bye-bye.
Goodbye. I've kicked you from the group.
I'm gone forever.
Eliminated from the assassins.
What?
Oh, this is where the heads will roll mission actually begins.
We'll figure out what's going on later.
Yeah.
I think I actually know what's going on. It just requires me to restart my computer. And that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so
many trials when you zoom in.
There's a lot of icons on this map. I guess I can only do viewpoints in single player.
You can also, to help with the icons, RB and LB will select certain specific types. And then there's the difficulty one, which is just unreadable.
It's not very helpful.
What if we gave you all, but more?
Kill the criminals.
There's a lot of angry people here.
Where's my goddamn money, Michelle? I've got nothing to say to you. You sure? You'll get nothing from me, you bastard. How are you, friend?
Or as you check general chat, I have your next campaign.
Say again?
You check general, I have your next campaign.
I was reading that a little bit.
I want to do... Where is that?
Yeah. Alright.
Where is our house?
It's on the side of the. It's on the side closest to the island you're on, of the island next to it. It's the masks.
That's right. That's the one. Do that. Do that when we're closer. For now.
You can fast travel to that house as well.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
We're still only in sequence 3, so.
Confession.
Our reward is a round axe.
What's our plan?
Our plan. You're not an apprentice anymore, boy. So study your surroundings. Devise your own plan. I'm not here to hold your hand. No targets unreachable.
Out of the way. Move. Where the hell was Duchesneau? Oh.
That man's going to have to fight.
If you can't find a weakness to
chaos.
exploit, make one.
You've secured the cathedral?
Oui, monsieur. Good. Tell
Wait, how
Sylvain
does the
I'll meet you
supervision
inside.
give him super hearing?
Opportunities
You can read
everywhere.
lips.
It's on you to take it.
Don't worry about it.
You!
Get back here with my keys! Thieves!
And if all other plans fail,
This mission.
why not sacrifice yourself for the cause? Your life for his. Before Altair, that was the Levantine approach.
You mean a dagger in broad daylight as I'm cut down where I stand?
Sends a powerful message.
I'll do it my way.
Whatever you think
The
best.
implication.
Assassin.
Well, stab in the middle of the crowd anyway, just to confuse them.
The implication is that before Altair, assassins just ran up in broad daylight and then got murdered.
I mean, that's almost what Altair did, except he was good enough to escape.
Well,
or at least that's how I remember those games.
that's also how the historical assassins function.
That seems like a bad way to operate.
It was a terror tactic mostly, though.
I mean, as it does send a powerful message.
Alright, welcome to the assassination mission.
Les gens comme toi ne meurent pas vieux par ici.
Arrêtez-le! Que quelqu'un l'arrête!
Come here! I'll squash you like the bloody maggot you are! I'll bury you, you maggot! And all you little slimy
Never find me in the crowd.
The assassination missions are a bit too neat for my liking in this game, but they're pretty cool.
Just overly contrived.
Oui, Monsieur Duchesneau.
Yeah.
This is the only way in or out. Can you break?
I kind of felt that way about Man Absolute. Like
It's a very much a Hitman thing of like, oh, Zara.
It's fine.
I'm trying.
Oh,
Very much a Hitman thing of Ozera.
Mistakes were made.
No, it's fine.
Listen, just hide in an open grave.
Or just a big grave. Anyway, so here's a big difference between this game and other games. There's actually a way in down here.
That makes sense.
So you need to use the hidden blade against the assassination target. You can take them down, like you can shoot them and they'll stop moving, but you need to finish them off with the hidden blade.
How you teleport them.
Are they just immune to being killed with other things, or is it like you fail the mission if you do?
They're immune.
Okay. Well, that's preferable.
Yeah.
So we don't have a repeat of just shoot them in the head.
Which is weird because things.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way.
No, I believe this is actually the way to the entrance inside.
Huh? I mean,
Or,
This. No, this is where I just
No,
was.
we were just here. So,
maybe this is a confusing mess, and we should just go in through the roof.
well, about
I'm pretty
that
sure this is
doorway.
where we came through.
Oh,
This is where we came down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
We did get the keys to go in through the roof.
Yeah.
I think the roof is the way I went to because it's just easier.
Yep.
Oh, that was a little weird.
A little bit of a double jump.
Arno wasn't quite sure which direction he wanted to go, so he just kind of went in all directions.
Arno expanded. That's Arno's special power. He can be in all futures simultaneously.
That seems pretty broken.
He's also Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That also seems a little broken.
My favorite thing with
What's
this
a
game
danger?
is if you climb up like a rooftop like that, but you're on the edge of it, you'll just kind of like slide upwards.
Someone needs to like edit like one of the assassins jumping off like a high peak and just have a "What's up, danger" point. No, the Assassin's Creed Revelation trailer, but it's playing "What's up, danger."
No.
Oh no!
How do you?
We've hit it. There we go.
Hello. Found your keys.
Thanks, bud. You want to come in here?
Oh, okay. There was no dialogue or anything.
I like how you don't even give the keys back. You just scale the building and then unlock the door for him.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
He's not gonna question it. He assumes you're an angel.
A very purple angel.
Écoutez, j'ai prêté serment, je vous assure.
I don't speak French. I speak English with a British accent.
That's how Assassin's Creed works. Everything is British.
Oh, you're British.
I gotta watch this guy.
This organ player will not move from this spot.
He loves it.
God, look at all those widgets and doodads.
That is quite the organ.
There must be like 7 orphans down in the basement working the bellows for that thing.
I like Sarah eyeing that like, can I do that? And then just walking down the side.
Thought long and hard about that.
For the optional objective, hiding spots include cover assassinations as well.
Cover is a little weird in this game in that you would think that you'd be able to just go up to any wall and that's cover, but it's not working here.
Not everyone's cover. Right.
Well,
out of the way. One side.
that thing from Assassin's Creed 2 is back where you can just drop one of these fast up things on a person and kill them.
Oh.
It's good to know.
There's an achievement for it. There's not really easy ways down.
Yeah.
There is somewhere, but You could probably survive that drop.
Oh, there's a hay stack right here. In the church for some reason.
Hey, it's more reasonable than in the building on the roof.
It's true. I mean, there's one up there too. Okay.
Whoa. I don't know how they saw it, but...
Hell was that? Ah, well, got better things to do.
Is...
What's that?
It's getting absurd. Expect me to wait forever. Does he expect me to wait forever?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, he's not talking about you. He's talking about the guy you murdered that was arguing with the guards.
Oh.
Oh.
Still counts.
We don't get to hear his confession.
Seated but not disturbed.
Sever,
Monsieur Latouche, I'm here to see the King of Beggars.
come with me.
Okay, so Arno doesn't get the White Void.
The intrigues of
Oh, is that the game?
fool. If I could lay my hands on him.
Just to relive their memories.
Well, what's so important
Yes,
you had to
he
pull me
literally
away from
reads
my
their
daughters?
mind when he kills them.
Arno is a sword.
Like,
You're right, monsieur.
it doesn't get
Too much
talked
of the
about
king's
much.
champagne.
Sever, come away.
Look! Like, it just seems like he learns about it in some different way, like the Void or something, but later on it comments, when I killed him, I read his mind and saw this.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Arno says that to Mirabeau?
Fuck that!
Arno-
Fuck Shave! Fuck Shave being an important assassin. Arno can fucking read minds!
Yep.
The ones he can. Also, why the fuck do all the villains in this game again look like they're out of Warhammer Fantasy?
Because
Okay.
Warhammer Fantasy is set in gunpowder Europe.
I mean, it is set apparently in prehistoric Europe because there are I think the implication of Warhammer Fantasy is that there are dinosaurs that happened like 65 million years ago or something. Weird.
Does anyone want to take a guess if the game ever explains why he can read minds on death?
I assume he eats their
Jesus,
brain.
Deacon, do you read? What the hell is that?
I'm here, Bishop. That's a server suite. Abstergo's looking for you.
Oh yeah, this
Close.
happens.
Damn it. Can you open a server bridge?
Hey,
This
come
is
on,
like
it's
tech
me.
magic.
Already on it. Couple of seconds.
Initiate.
Uh,
We're opening a server
The
bridge.
game never
Find the
explains
portal
it,
and pass
and
through
in the
before
novel
suite
it just
finds you.
says
Got it. Go.
it's
Do you see it?
because of
They're
easier
hard to
DNA.
miss. Jumping from one Helix server to another should buy you a few more hours. If it doesn't, we're screwed.
Well, we're not screwed. It's your initiate that gets the brunt.
Deacon, you're not helping.
Man, even anime protagonists can't see the villain's flashbacks.
So is there actually something chasing you here, or is it just...
Yes, the world is collapsing right now.
Okay, cool.
This is very noticeable if you take a back exit out of Notre Dame, because the back exit takes you far away. So you are racing against it.
Yeah, my controller
Kinda
is
like-
vibrating quite wildly at the moment.
The rolling waves of, like, low definition.
That is what
There
you're
he is.
running
Go.
from. That's not gonna...
You'll be fine.
Up.
You're fine. You're fine.
We're fine.
So they're introducing the mechanic for when they release Assassin's Creed Battle Royale.
Fortnite.
You didn't even say anything more. You just said Fortnite.
What's the status of Fortnite right now anyway? Because there was a big thing
I
about
think it's
how all the
back.
servers went down, and
I think they were gone for a day.
yeah.
Good.
They
You're waiting
just released
outside the main
Fortnite too,
simulation now.
legitimately.
This will throw Abstergo off your trail for a while, but you'll
Or
also run
Fortnite
into a lot of
Chapter 2,
incomplete,
isn't it?
incorrupted
Right.
code.
It's just a big update.
Yeah.
Discovering the mechanics.
Which
Hi, we went from
probably
the beta of the
explains why
game
the
to an
people
alpha
here
of the
aren't
game.
quite here.
Spooky
interesting.
ghost French people.
Ah. String gets even spookier for the holiday.
Looks like the late 1800s. Now this is a Paris I wouldn't mind visiting. Maybe another time. Right now, you need to get to the exit portal. I can't see a path through, though. See if you can find a route underground.
This is pretty cool. It didn't actually click for me that we were in the 1800s until she mentioned it.
The Belle Epoque looks
Then
a
I was just
lot
like, oh
cleaner
yeah,
than Revolutionary Paris.
electricity.
Don't you think? Fewer beheadings too, I bet.
This is a impressive, for what I assume is not going to
No,
come
these
up
streets don't
much.
seem to lead anywhere.
Because
There
we're
has to
going
be an
back to
underground path
the time
somewhere.
period where Arno was alive.
It's the setting of the rifts that I had talked about earlier.
I don't think they can. That's it.
But
I'm reading a route through the metro station ahead. Oh shit! This area is becoming unstable.
Was there a metro in the 1800s in Paris?
I'm going to assume...
We're nearly 1900s, so yes, it was 1898.
Huh. Nobody in the train.
That was the time it had shown.
This is pretty neat.
I mean, yeah, so far I'm not really seeing, the things that people don't like for this game.
Partially that's because a lot of it got fixed with bug patches.
Yeah.
And partially that's because Zara is not doing all of the side stuff that can sort of grind on your soul.
I mean, just from a viewer perspective, this actually looks like one of the better Assassin's Creeds.
You also don't get the impression of the controls. The controls, they're not bad, but they're not great.
Yeah.
They take a lot of getting used to.
I think a large part of this generalizing is the return to the city. Because with the exception of maybe Black, I guess the city makes you lose the ship, but the return of the city is so much better than all of the locales that.
Yeah, Zero was talking about this earlier. I've gone on about this. Assassin's Creed really just works so much better when you're in a city.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that they spent 4 games out in North America. Only in North America.
Barely any cities.
Yeah.
That's a train.
And it sounds like they don't make this mistake in future installments.
I think Origin and Odyssey were, but
those games are also different. There's brand new systems.
We only have 3 future games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's
There
not
you
like
are.
that's
And
when
you found
they're
the
shorting on
exit. Good.
time, though. These
It's an
games
unstable
are
vortex of
lengthy.
energy, so there's no telling how it will disrupt the simulation.
It's a little on the nose. The portal is the Statue of Liberty's torch.
God,
if you know your history.
Check out.
I was really hoping that they were going to say it right then and there. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
You don't actually need to take cover, you just need to stand behind it. You only need to take cover if you're doing the small ones.
It looks like you'll have to climb Lady Liberty. She must have bled through from another time period. The French should have shipped her off to the States by now.
That's what I was getting at.
Huh. Alright.
It's just a cool set piece.
Just get to the portal. I'll do what I can to stop it from
I do
closing.
appreciate we're
See you on
doing
the other
some
side.
weird simulation collapsing stuff.
Well, that was a little weird.
Don't worry
Remember
about
the
it.
entire game where Desmond was just chilling at the end of the world?
Yes.
Why was he doing that?
Well, because Assassin's Creed had not decided where it was going. And then they blew up the sun.
Heck yes.
We found it!
The best mission.
The mythical good mission.
It's got the Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower in it. 5 stars.
Yeah, I feel bad for this game now. Like, had they just given it like another 6 months?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. To be fair, a lot of the like naysaying about Unity, I feel like has kind of waned. Like it's still kind of considered to be the bad game in the series, quote unquote, but
And we're back.
nobody
Not
really
everyone is
has
so fortunate their
a
first
lot
time
of
through a
bad things
bridge.
to say about it.
Sometimes our initiates
It's
are
more that
trapped
just
in the
got
system,
forgotten.
and we have no choice but to send someone like you in to rescue them.
I mean, this is also the game where they
One of our initiates is caught in a Bellapop server right now. If you're not too exhausted, you can re-enter the bridge and rescue him. All right, back to work, initiate.
This is entirely... I don't know why they made rescuing and helping people in the server collapse a money-making mini game, but they did.
It's so labor intensive to Assassin's Shovel.
Anyway, the epoch, the rifts are north of. You can go investigate that thing. It unlocks a series of missions.
Which one?
The one that you're right next to.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta go through this window. I realized there was a door.
Huh. I thought this was a different one.
Oh, it's a murder mystery. Perfect.
Yay, Ancestral Vengeance.
The body of Paul Tarragon. Signs of extreme violence. The body is marked by bruises. The arms and legs have been broken. Let's solve the mystery.
Oh, monsieur, I am distraught. Who could have done such a thing? He had not a single enemy. All I know is there was an article in the newspaper that made him very upset.
Oh.
Scan for clues.
Is there... Did I miss why we have, like, investigating authority?
Yeah, yes, because Zara, I think, didn't do it yet. We just stumbled on this murder mystery.
Yeah, I also found the first murder mystery that I did off camera, and same thing. There wasn't really any reason for it. I just kind of showed up. Or
you can.
No, I didn't
So,
because I was sent there to investigate it. Yeah, you're right. I remember
yeah,
that cutscene.
yeah. So there's this like kind of just petty thief in jail and a lazy policeman who's like, I don't care about doing anything. If you solve a murder mystery, I'll just hand you a random weapon from the stuff we have in lockup.
Yep.
So why does this... Man, this guy really keeps a lot of Just way into torture up here in his bedroom.
Look, don't kink shame. This is one of the ones where there's really not much mystery if you find all the clues.
New location. There we go.
That happens more than I'd like. Jacques de Marais. We've heard that name before, and we will hear it many times.
I mean, he's in the title of the meta game, the universe game.
Something in the fireplace.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is a murder scene.
I thought she's so.
Anyway, you found everything here?
I did find everything here. Well.
You can just see what areas there are because it is not helpful to look up the main map.
Oh, this was the other murder mystery that I did in the monastery. There was 13 clues. This is
the summary of that murder mystery is that you find a whole bunch of monks murdered, and one of the monks is super obsessed with Nostradamus and murdered them to follow one of his prophecies.
If it's not murder, if it's a prophecy.
I mean, this prophecies are vague as shit, so probably it's just like he's posted like the red. Oh, I almost murdered my companions. It's obviously it.
I think it's like 4 will fall and then 1. So it was one monk killed 4 of them, and then that monk killed the 5th monk. Or the 4th monk. The 5th monk. So.
So, is he literally the only suspect? Oh, I see. There are more places to go.
There's more places to go.
Yeah.
Places to go, people to see.
Oh, I love this event. Scare the bullies.
It's very good.
Relax, friend. I mean, you're a friend to me, brother. No need for any ugliness.
Like I said, sometimes it's just draw your weapon.
I
have a spear.
I always just throw down this one bomb and they go, ah!
They only enter through windows.
That's a problem when I believe it's the 2nd floor. You also only exit through windows. This is like a window.
Yeah. I guess.
More murder.
There we go.
There we go.
Broken bones through the skin.
Ugh. Mysterious key. So this is the guy in the article.
This is Grimani. A woman.
A woman.
These guys.
Boy, you gotta like.
Okay, so it's the numeral on the wall. It's the last clue. So it's not that they're super into torture, it's that torture is a family history. So they just have these familial heirlooms that are torture devices.
Listen, I mean, that may be true, but I don't think you're gonna. Like, I realize your house only has like 2 rooms essentially, but you could maybe not sleep in the torture room.
Look, you're right, but
No clues.
And like the fancy ones, I can kind of get. You know, maybe
guess
keeping
what?
around as
More
like
torture.
craftsmanship, but the log with a bunch of shackles on it, that seems like more trouble than it's worth to move around.
A woman just
This
tried
is
to kill me.
serious floor
Me.
space
I
dedicated
managed to wound her,
to
but she ran
torture.
off. She grabbed a dagger, an heirloom. I twisted it away and stabbed her. This is her blood here.
Bro, this is a murder scene. Why are you telling me about twisting and stuff?
That looks like an enormous boot print.
Oh wow, yeah, it does.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it's
is actually.
enormous feet.
That is, jeez.
I don't think it's meant to be.
I don't think it is either, but that's what it looks like.
I mean, I think, like, you know, bloody footprints are like such an archetypal murder investigation clue. But I think they may have fucked up the scaling.
No, because it's just bloodstains. Like,
I think it's less literally a boot print and more like a symbol of a clue.
We're on the trail.
y'all, this woman was bleeding profusely. Does anyone see her?
And it like just happened.
Like, this is a lot of blood.
I mean, though I guess it makes sense I mean, we know in universe people do kind of just go back to their business after witnessing a murder pretty quick.
Yeah, never mind.
Wait. Ah.
I hope this says stairs down, or else we're fucking screwed.
Wait.
Sarah, I appreciate your eccentricities, but...
Perfect.
It's slightly mind-boggling.
Bloodstain is outside.
Yeah, right.
There should just be like a button to, like, it doesn't need to ever actually get you anything, but something to just make Arna go, "Hey, anyone see a murderer?" Oh.
Just have like a contextual hey button.
Yeah, it
Like-
just replaces the whistle button for this. Oh wait.
That is a weird texture.
New location
Locked
locked
house.
Oh, if you did these out of order, you get here and it's locked, and you have to go get the key off the second victim.
I guess she's the only clue.
They glory in their ancestors' deeds. Vile torturers.
I wonder who the murderer is. Have you put it together, those at home?
She doesn't. She seems awfully. She seems fine for for having been stabbed.
Yeah, a little bit.
We've unlocked a reward for collecting
They
artifacts.
glory in their ancestors' deeds. Vile torturers.
Hold to accuse.
Their ancestors decimated the Templar Order. They deserve to die horribly.
Jeez, lady.
And she just goes quietly. There isn't a fight at the end of this.
Nope, there's never a fight.
Nope.
They always go quietly, no matter how horrific their crimes are.
Wrong.
They try to explain it. They're like, oh,
Oh,
they suck.
This is the
Did
guy.
we collect?
Yeah, this is where you start the murder mystery missions. You talk to this guy.
You have to talk to him to get your
Also,
reward.
this door, it's not even closed. The door's open. And the latch, like, look at where the latch is. It doesn't line up. There's no way to lock this door.
It's an honor
No wonder it doesn't close.
Oh, wait. No, because, wait, Zara, so this changes every time you get here. Like, the person you last caught is in that cell.
Mhm.
So that's why they had to, that explains it. They just keep
Is the cell of the guy who never leaves locked?
Nope.
No.
Same thing. The latch is not in the right place. There's no way to lock these doors.
A scruffy
No, there's a
adolescent.
latch on the bottom side of that guy's.
I don't think there is. I think that's the
Oh,
only
that doesn't
latch.
go over.
Yeah, that's the
Whoa.
only latch.
Let's pretend it works.
Excuse me, sir. There's Mr. Chief of Police. There is a problem.
Any fool could have figured that one out. I
Hey, the
imagine.
problem.
Still, take a weapon if you like.
Thank you.
There are less obvious murder mysteries.
We got a cognu. What is that?
I don't know.
I know when you've just done the monk one and this one, it looks like it's just always super obvious, but there are ones that aren't. It would help if we knew what a cognure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the round axe that we got from the last mission.
Oh, this definition of cognure is in French. It's a blunt polearm akin to a long mace.
Okay, so probably either long or heavy.
Is it the top, at the top in the middle?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Oh,
I wonder if it has the same animations as the spear.
Ooh.
That's horrifying if it does.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I'll wait until we unlock one of the better ones.
Oh.
Keep some suspense. What else did I want to do?
It does have the non-lethal tag, so that could mean...
Sarah, have you found the secret armor thing that's in all of these games yet?
He hasn't bought the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
This is probably my least favorite one.
It's kind of boring looking, and also it fucking sucks to unlock.
It's rough.
How do you feel about nonsense riddles?
They're not nonsense.
They're nearly nonsense.
Listen, you just have to, take.
You
them
just
apart
have
and
to,
go behind it.
look them up on the internet.
I have not looked them up, and I've solved quite a number of them. They make sense.
For a certain value of sense. Explore the cafe theater.
I don't know why it presents this as a mission. It's not.
Yeah.
Everything's a mission.
If you think about it.
Something I can help you with?
What is this place?
It connects to the sanctuary. Less flashy than the Sainte-Chapelle entrance, but we own the building. Used to be part of our intelligence network. But the place has fallen on hard times.
How can I help?
I'll keep an ear out for any opportunities that come up.
You might also speak to the Intendant about renovating the building itself.
I'm not exactly flush with coin just now.
Any revenues the cafe generates are yours to do with as you see fit. The money is deposited in the chest in the study, and the more improvements you make...
The more revenue.
Quite. You might also find that expanding our reach into other districts will pay dividends.
Merci.
The punchline is that there's 6 upgrades.
Also really cheap.
Collect your income.
And each upgrade unlocks a mission, which the later missions are not easy.
Are they co-opable?
I believe so.
Oh hey, there's $20 in here.
Out of 80.
Yeah, you can always hold 4 times your 20-minute income.
Huh.
Okay, we're gonna need to... That is a pittance. We need to spruce this place up.
Yeah.
The desk is how you do upgrades.
I assume the secret armor is up here somewhere.
No, it's actually in the basement.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
This place is full of hexagons that implore you to do things. What do they even want?
You to do things.
There.
Oh, yes, I have found this already. I stumbled on it by accident.
We're curious. The Nostradamus Enigma.
This is the armor of Thomas of Carnelian. Since it's not made particularly obvious, Thomas de Carnelian is the assassin who killed us in the very beginning of the game.
It did mention that in the little blurb there, but I don't recall his armor as being super noteworthy.
Oh,
it wasn't.
This is my contact list.
You've stumbled upon the issue.
Money sink. Alright.
Kind of.
There's 6 upgrades all in order.
A small room hidden behind the kitchen. Its contents may be of interest to you.
It's incredibly cheap to buy all this stuff. Like, if you do one of the missions from later in the game, or like from the DLC, you will have enough money to buy all of
owners
this.
must have walled off a room in the main hall. Perhaps you'd be interested in what they found.
Nope. No subtitles for any of this voiceover.
So for reference, what's in there is just a page of Thomas de Carnelian's diary.
That well's been disused for years. It'll be nice to have fresh water again.
And not even one of those for this. There's no getting into that well.
Oh. Now this one's a little expensive.
Yeah, it ramps up quite a bit.
It does, but 5,000 really isn't that much.
We found something in the attic during the renovation. You may wish to go upstairs and have a look.
Another page.
And every one of these unlocks a side mission to do. To increase it even further.
God.
Down the well.
Like I said, nope. Oh, what? You can?
Yeah.
I never managed to do that.
Just
and I tried.
You just threw one down.
Oh, it just comes here, huh?
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
French guy just like stumbles upon this. Like,
was there any water there? The guy said it'd be nice to have some fresh water finally.
There was a little bit. I think there was like a grate at the level we fell down onto.
Still.
So this is like overflow channel, which is not great to store your ancient armor down there, I think.
Do we want to show off one Nostradamus fragment? Just to show what it is?
I probably should. I kind of want to get up to that attic, though.
There's, I mean, in the this, yes. Imagine if I could speak. Imagine what it was. Imagine what majesty I could say.
The worlds and worlds unknown.
Anyway, this is our new stream. There's an achievement if you go out on this balcony.
Oh, we got a telescope.
The other balcony.
This is the training area and stuff.
That balcony. I see. I probably unlocked the achievement, but I don't think it shows up.
Taking a break.
It's called Room with a View.
Incredibly silly.
You can also sit in Arno's chair and read some letters.
They're from Elise, which is I thought was real weird.
To be fair, the only
If our
letter
fight
we
is
have
here,
currently unlocked
a
is
training match, that is.
why
An
would you
assassin
do
can never be
this?
too well prepared.
Isn't our mandate to work in the shadows, stay undetected and all that?
Call this the fallback option. Better to practice here in safety than pick a fight with ruffians in the streets. No?
They've killed like 30 men.
He's killed more.
Hundreds more.
This room is entirely useless.
Yeah. Aha.
What's that? It's a training room. You can train here. Practice the
This room
animations.
is entirely useless.
Well, listen, not everybody's good at Assassin's.
It's the legacy room.
Who decided these assassins were the important ones?
Wait, how did Connor's robes get here?
Right?
Don't worry about it.
Isn't Connor still alive?
If that's your problem, you're gonna have a bigger problem when you scroll over a bit further. Oh, apparently it doesn't show it. One of those is Shay's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if it's his assassin armor, he wasn't gonna need it.
No, it's his Templar
Yeah,
armor.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Now you're just being silly, game.
Fucking punk, Shay. We stole your clothes.
Can't believe we get to be a Templar finally.
You don't exist anymore, but we stole your clothes.
Yeah.
Never existed.
He got away and then just dropped his clothes on the ground.
It was Shay was just what's his name's fan fiction.
I kind of feel like they should have gone like generic for the names of like the more contemporary assassins. Like these are the American style robes, popularized, in their revolution.
Oh, hey, these are the robes of the assassins of the colonial right.
That one is not a particularly important war.
But Shay, yeah, I really feel like Shay would have been a really good super boss for this game.
That'd be interesting. Like, just don't show his face, and that'd be cool.
I mean, maybe do show his face. Maybe it's like old grizzled Shay.
I mean, he did kill your dad.
Yeah, just put him at the end of a chain of, like, somebody is killing assassins, and there's like side missions to investigate it. There's a whole murder mystery mechanic.
What was that in the game? I wasn't paying attention.
And you're like,
I guess
the way Nostradamus fragments work is that it gives a riddle, and you have to find a mark at the place it calls the riddle to. You can see them in the same place you see murder mysteries clues.
Okay.
They do not show up on the map.
Yeah. It's not in this region, is it?
They're usually near where you pick them up. What was the riddle?
Oh God, where do I even go for this?
The codex. Database. What's it? Case files?
Mercurius.
Mercurius.
Oh, we didn't actually get.
Oh, we didn't pick it up. Okay. Go back to where we were. That explains it.
Yeah.
I think this is the introductory one, so it gives you some more about it first, and then has you.
Oh, an Nostradamus Enigma is close.
You gotta use your ego vision.
It's right above it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wasn't highlighted. I have to get closer. There you go.
Okay. First
Please.
riddle.
Please.
Thank you. It's unlocked. I can see it. The Lady of the Domicile.
Lady of the Domicile.
Judges comings and goings from her couch-like throne at the top of the stair.
This one, since it's the introductory one, it's easier.
Where are the stairs?
The nice thing about this is because Nostradamus is a future teller, they don't need to actually justify why he knows about all this stuff.
Just can. Where's this lady in your house?
Yeah.
Top of the stair.
There she is.
That's the lady.
Plus 2.
Solve the final riddle. The final riddle.
It will never stop making me laugh.
Lowly sinners, as each we are, aspire to the domed heavens. Fickle fate points beyond where a supine city beckons.
I don't actually remember where this one is.
Is there a dome on this building?
I think that might
Is
be
there
it.
like a weather vane? Weather vane's point. And they're very famous.
I think that's actually it.
Yeah, I think Pio's hit it on the head.
I feel dumb that, like, if that is the solution, it's just accomplished by taking words literally.
Yep, there it is.
There's a dome. Oh, okay.
To be fair, since Mercurius is the first one it has you do, it's by far the easiest.
Oh, there it is.
Like, Mercurius is only 2 steps, and a lot of them are 3. Or I think there's even a couple that are 4.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the fact that the game is kind of trying to make you think a little more. Like between the murder mysteries and these.
Anyway, there's 24 of those, and we need to do all of them to unlock the armor. Like, even, I kind of like the Nostradamus fragments, but there are too many of them in this game.
Yeah.
We gotta lock our super armor behind something.
I guess, like, this is the game where gear matters the most, so if it's actually worthwhile armor, that makes sense. Or is it just cosmetic? Is it just cosmetic?
I have not actually gotten it yet. I don't know. A neat thing is that the way it goes is that they're named for planets, then star signs. There might actually only be 18. But the planets only go up to Saturn. Because that's all that was known about at this point. Because we hadn't discovered Neptune, Uranus, or Pluto.
Alright, cool.
In the menu above this area, you can actually just buy. You can fill everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can
Yes.
just refill everything. Refill all.
A refill all? Huh.
I didn't notice that until embarrassingly late in the game, so I'm just telling you that now.
I'm not used to that.
It's really nice because I go through my like little tools constantly.
Bullets and medicine especially. It's super easy to go through lots of medicine.
For me, it's bullets and lockpicks.
Yeah, I could see me going through a lot of lockpicks once I get my skill up a bit higher.
I just have like 27 lockpicks with me.
Parishioners found
So.
a body in Notre Dame today. The wags are already calling him the Penitent. I take it justice has been done?
Not entirely. Sivert had an accomplice the night of Monsieur de la Serre's murder. He struck the killing blow.
This raises troubling questions. What have you learned?
He was working with a man called Le Roi des Thunes.
The King of Beggars?
Wow.
Are you sure?
You know him?
Of him. The beggars pay him tribute. The man himself is a ghost. We've sent 3 assassins after him. The first 2 found no trace. The third never returned.
I can find him. Sivert met with one of his lieutenants. I owe it to the memory of Monsieur de la Serre to uncover the truth.
Perhaps you can at that. You've proved yourself a true assassin today. And a true assassin must have the proper tools.
So the concealed blade and the smoke bombs were just what you had on hand then?
The Phantom Blade. A modest little update from the traditional assassin's blade. Where you're going, you may not wish to get
This
too
one
close
can
to
kill
your
ghosts.
Now then.
It's just
Assassin.
a fancy name for a wrist
This
crossbow.
council charges you to go to La
I
Cour
mean,
des Miracles.
it's just the throwing knives from
Find there the Templar
AC1.
agent Le Roi des Thunes. Learn his secrets.
You can
and
one-shot
bring
people
him
from a
peace.
distance.
It's actually super useful.
They had throwing knives in, I think, most of the Assassin's Creed games. It's just they became less and less relevant.
Yeah.
Like, a headshot on an enemy will always kill them with a Phantom Blade.
Cool.
So.
You also get Berserk darts.
Sure.
I like how that wasn't actually a mission either. It was just, here's a thing.
My friend.
Nope.
Hello.
Be on your way.
We're doing a good job at assassin stuff.
Don't you just love assassinating?
Now we gotta kill the King of Beggars.
Now we have to meet some characters.
Where am I?
I believe it's the north.
Ooh, way up there.
The next bunch of missions will take place up here. I believe this is sort of the mid-game area, and then down south is the late-game area.
Okay.
Yes. If you haven't already, I'd buy a better weapon.
I don't know if I can't afford anything else. Okay, fine.
I think your gear's fine.
My
Especially
spear's
for
pretty
this
decent,
mission.
yeah.
If you're doing like side missions, it could be problematic, but the main missions are typically far easier.
Who's gonna shoot me?
Excuse me, my daddies.
The fanciful hats.
That lady's got some swagger to her. Did we say that those assassin symbol missions are side missions?
I don't think. We probably mentioned it. I haven't done it yet.
I mentioned it before the stream started.
I feel like I mentioned it last time, but I don't remember. A lot of them are kind of there are a few that are good. And one of them, Arno just listens to a woman who says that she can see the future without questioning it whatsoever.
Listen, she might be able to.
Yeah, she might be able to, but Arno sure doesn't check to make sure.
Makes a very convincing argument.
Oh man, we got a sword buddy.
Who was the one being attacked? That's not. That swing is not how you use the spear, Arno.
Listen, it's sharp.
That is how someone disarms your spear, Arno.
What you don't know about Arno is that he's got a freaking vice-like grip from all this building climbing. He could be holding onto an icicle and you couldn't pull it out of his hands.
Oh. That was a little claustrophobic.
Too fast, too furious.
Now I'm just thinking, like, Arno's just got hands like sandpaper.
I love his double assassination where he just grabs someone.
You shake Arno's hands and come away with your hand just like if you
ripped.
Took a cheese grater the wrong way.
Ugh. Should probably get the viewpoint first.
He could slap your face off.
There's a manga I was reading recently about like human animal hybrids, and one of the characters is a gecko, and they like when they do the hybridization, it like super amplifies like the animal's traits. So like one of the characters, her power is that she's a gecko. She can grip to surfaces, including like your body.
Oh, this building fucking sucks.
Just rips you to pieces.
This one or the one that I'm going to?
Oh, the one that you're going to. I mean, I think it's this one. It's that one. There's one of the watch points that's just watched by like 4 snipers, and it's a pain in the ass.
With this dismal and kind of decrepit part of the city, it kind of bums me out that Assassin's Creed is a mostly kind of realistic fantasy series. So, because this is just the perfect place to fight some zombies or like gargoyles.
Fucking vampire duel on the top. This tower.
Why isn't there a piece of Eden that just makes vampires? You could just do that.
There is.
Then why the fuck is it in this game?
Do we need vampires?
Yes.
Yes. Why can't we sword fight Dracula?
Because Vlad the Impaler isn't here.
Oh yeah, well we have some sort of magic time traveling device.
He's immortal. He could be here, or did he canonically die earlier? Assassin's Creed.
I don't think he did, but
Seriously, why the fuck is all the wild stuff in present day non-game stuff?
I guess because there's a lot less oversight for that, maybe.
Yeah.
When you just need a writer and an artist to make a thing, it's probably way easier to get wild than when you need the 20 minutes credits worth of devs to collaborate on something. So what is this burnt down?
It's probably in our...
Where are we? There.
The Kud Miracle.
I think that's underneath it.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
It's a very shitty slum.
Basically.
Miracles, baby.
Isn't that? I haven't seen Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame in quite some time.
It is this place.
Okay.
We are in fact going to meet the King of Beggars.
And And I expect kill him.
You're not wrong. I don't think that's even a spoiler. He's a villain in this game. You're going to kill him.
Yeah, and he looks like a vampire.
A little bit. Look, tuberculosis is not great. Is that the one that makes your skin all pale?
Yes. Or consumption, as it may have been called at the time. I believe that was tuberculosis.
Yes, it was.
And I know that, like, dry air as a treatment for consumption is not exactly, like, a real thing, but it's so ingrained that I can't imagine these wet, dismal confines being good for it.
I don't think it, like, cured it, but it did help.
To not be breathing moist air.
Yes. To not be breathing liquid, basically.
Just sucking this water.
Especially because places outside the city, which tend to be drier, also tended to have, like, fresh fruit that you could pick and eat. Which vitamin C absolutely did help. There we go. This guy sucks.
It'd be better. I'm not gonna lie.
He cares about results.
Oh, fun random fact I learned today. France is one of only 3 countries in the world whose cuisine is considered a national treasure.
Huh. What are the other two?
Japan and Mexico.
Is it considered a national treasure by France?
No, I think
they're
it's
like
way.
bored.
Oh, this is nice.
Check that again. Make sure I'm correct.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Look.
Oh, hi, Lestat.
Yeah.
Lovely, no? The good folk
Okay, it was
Paris
UNESCO.
give more money to crippled beggars than whole ones.
Fucked up that they don't put India on that list.
Bit of trivia, an opportunity to motivate his less successful employees.
They really do just
That man
get
lost a
there
foot.
and show it.
Now you can charge in there, cause a great disturbance, and send all the rats scurrying back to their holes. Or
Anyway,
you can
anyone want to
disappear
take guesses on who this is?
into the swarm.
The Marquis
and
de
follow the
Sade?
rats back to
Got
their
it in one.
king.
Yeah.
Either way, that man has lost a foot.
It's done. Take him to the clinic for a proper cauterization, then send him back to the street.
Come on, up you get. I appreciate the advice.
Not yet.
Who are you, precisely? And why help me?
Oh, I've had my eye on you for some time now, Arno. I feel it my sovereign duty to aid all those who suffered in cruelest bondage with me at the Bastille. And I have a vested interest in seeing the King of Rats caught in a trap.
I feel like the entire team just spent
I have the pleasure of being Donatien Alphonse
Sade's
François,
lips.
Marquis de Sade.
Jesus.
Do pay me a visit when you've tired of chasing vermin.
That neckline.
Dude,
This guy is
He's
just
left a lovely
yeah.
trail. Good luck.
Got a neckline that goes to his belly button.
They've just gone all in on like the depraved libertine stereotype, which I mean, for the man who invented it, I guess.
Yeah, like you can for Desaad, it's understandable.
Grace had put in when he took over down below. Sleep on one of those, you'll be as warm as a babe in arms.
Double time, lads. His Grace isn't fond of tardiness.
So I just did some research to confirm that she was right. Yeah, it was declared a World Intangible Heritage by UNESCO.
It is kind of fucked up to just do that to some and not all.
I mean,
Have better food.
yeah, there's like, yeah, there are some cuisines that are more famous, and there may, but like, I don't know, it feels kind of weird to judge their worthiness.
Also, like, it's weird because it might honestly be just like where I grew up, but Italian food's way more in my mind than French food is. And then we look it up, and UNESCO is like, the head is like 30% French, 25% Japanese.
Fancy a drink later?
The rest of it.
Do I know you?
What was it? Mexico was the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For weaker guards, you can just quick fire, which is tap the fire button for Phantom Blade.
Why so bashful? Bashing's the only thing I got in mind.
Oh God.
So bashing's the only thing I got in mind.
Just want to bash.
Can't believe I'm doing research
That's
on
a nice thing about these tailing missions. If you lose the target, it doesn't actually fail the mission.
That is great. I was sure we were about to.
Nope, you just need to re-find the target.
And it can give you like a zone.
Yeah, that's very nice.
It's so nice. I cannot really even say how good it is.
Get him inside, quickly. Something doesn't feel right.
He's dead, sir.
Then toss him in the gutter and get yourselves inside.
Yeah, he lost a lot of blood on that trip.
Well, look, Latouche don't care.
Hey, hey!
Hello, gentlemen.
I don't know who His Grace's new friends are, but it's squeezing.
The touch is not a good anything. And we will just call him Latouche, because calling him the touch is... I don't like it.
Nope. He's got the touch. He's got the power.
He's got the touch, and the touch happens to be torture.
Someone got Michelle.
One nice thing about the buildings often having interiors is that roof entrances are much more of a thing now.
Something's going on. Oh, revolution! Too bloody slow!
Nice shot.
What's the order for the unfortunate in bed?
Yep, just
Horribly burned in a fire.
found in the list of intangible cultural heritage is traditional Mexican cuisine. Ancestral ongoing culture.
The strong acid.
Michoacan Patterdam.
Anyway. Yes, it's...
The House of Theatrical Maiming.
Yeah. What's up?
No! No,
So
please!
she's also very prolific.
Give me
Apparently,
your bloody
hurling
tune,
is also
and I'll
one of these
spare you
things.
your life.
The catacombs! He's in the catacombs beneath Hill Church!
Which looks to me just like Irish
I
lacrosse.
expected a stronger spine than yours. What will your master say?
Oh,
I
God.
do.
God, help
I thought he said the cackles, and I was like, "What are the cackles?" Laughter.
I will say that, I mean, this guy does suck a lot, but he's got a really good character design.
He does.
They just took every bit of scumbaggery they could nail onto a person and just threw them all in a pile.
Do you want to know the punchline?
He a rat.
Ah, that's how I get in here. Ah, there's a lot of men in there, though, and I probably can't even open that chest, so I'm not going to go there.
Sietsada Poetic Dueling, Cyprus. Basically just a rat battle with a violin or lute.
Rad.
We did not cherry bomb lures, but we did get both rewards, so why even...
It's just percentage completion. It's always just been percentage completion.
Yeah. The bonus, I think you get bonus rewards only for the co-op missions if you do stuff.
Yeah.
I have 6 points.
Alright. Honestly, if you really want to do the cherry bomb thing for that mission, if you just go to the front entrance of that, throw a cherry bomb down and leave, you'll get both cards at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not 2 instances of...
Another one is Khan, the master dance drama in Thailand, which depicts the glory of Rama, the hero incarnation of the god Vishnu, brings blah blah blah. It depicts many episodes of his life, including his journey in the forest, his army of monkeys, his fight with the army of Thoxascan, the king of giants.
Disguise.
I mean, I kind of want disguise just so we can look like things. But maybe health is important.
Thick skin.
Thick skin is nice, because just not taking as much damage is good.
Yeah.
Disguise is amazing.
Communal sense. Share evil
It's
vision.
not really useful.
Not super great. It's
Even in multiplayer, it's not particularly useful.
if anybody we play together, nobody else has to.
Long weapon
Melee.
master. Yes, I need that.
None of the melee ones are particularly amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they're all just unlock a strong attack. Stun bomb can sort of be useful at times.
Turkish coffee culture and traditions one too.
I don't know if it's this mission or the next one, but you'll unlock the next set of things pretty soon, I believe.
Ooh, roll recovery.
Might actually be the one after that, but
that would be pretty good.
After killing that one guy, this Templar, we unlock a bunch of...
oh. Okay, so it's a bit in the future.
A little bit. I want that chest. Oop. Nope. Down. Down.
So there's a specific button. Left trigger, I want to say, for getting into nearby windows, and I have never used it. I have always just climbed in.
I was trying to use it there, but nothing was happening.
Also, just one last one before I go back to the stream. Reggae is one too, of those of last year.
So I guess it's sounding like more like maybe we were too hard on UNESCO. It's less like they singled out those cuisines and more like they're kind of like picking a thing for everyone.
It's stuff they want to reserve, essentially. And apparently, you get Mexican, French, and Japanese cuisine together. You comb the entire spectrum.
I'll smash your face.
Yes.
Oh wait, I got a thief to catch.
Smash your face.
You can't outrun me. I beg you. You're
Tackle didn't quite look right. I like that Arno does things just to be fancy, like the over-the-shoulder spear stab.
He's French.
He's very Ezio. Ezio did a lot of that.
He's got a flourish. Or else what's the point?
I have to say that these guys are really annoying.
Yeah.
Since that guy was alone, you could have quick shot at him pretty easily.
True. It's just it's more so just annoying that they just, if they see you, they want to fight you.
You're having a harder time with them than I ever have.
I mean, it's not really difficult, but it's just...
No, but I mean... I don't know why, but your detection range seems to be far larger than mine.
It probably. My stealth, I don't think is very high. I think I've got more health on my armor than anything else. Wait, no, I don't want this.
Yeah, I did.
Free buttons. See, the thing about those blue chests is I'm pretty sure that those were the they're the like unlockable chests that you had to pay real money for when the game first launched. But the stupid thing about them is that they're all just on like the street. Like they're not hidden anywhere, they're just sitting on the streets. So you just find them and then you try to pick it up and then it's like, "Oh, no, you can't afford you can't open this chest because you haven't spent enough assassin dollars."
But now you can just open them because
yeah,
crazy.
now they're just free. Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Ow. Oh.
Oh, bigot.
Can you still steal weapons?
I don't think so.
You can switch, but you can never steal. Because the weapons are not a separate item in the open world.
You can't even take the weapons of the guys you kill and add them to your inventory.
Because you have so
They're
many
ID locked.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's honestly probably not a surprise to you.
Well, that seems like a pretty good place to end things for now.
Sure. Next time, the King of Beggars.
And hopefully we can get more multiplayer working.
Yeah.
I know what I have to do. I have to overclock my CPU a bit.
Yeah. We'll do some off-screen testing and make sure things work before we dive in again. But for the time being, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being a part of my adventure.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm gonna enjoy just running around the city on my own.
I'm just quite good.
I mostly just have fun just running through people's houses.
It's very funny.
But until next week, good night.
Good night.
Let's bid you adieu.
And sleep tight. Oh shit, it's Halloween. Fuck. We just
Boo!
We're all ghosts. We've been dead all along.
I'm gonna go stand in my ghost elevator for a while.
Then a skeleton popped out.
I was killed by an assassin and I'm haunting the stream. Ah.
The lights go out. When the lights come back on, Arno Dorian is a skeleton.
The lights turn off. When the lights turn back on, Desmond is a skeleton.
Well,
how did he get back here?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
I mean, they really edit that scene so once he dies, he just turns into a skeleton.
I can't remember the movie, but there's a scene where like somebody gets zapped and it's just bones and they all fall comically. Just put that scene there.
Also, I don't know why, but I'm probably misremembering. But for some reason, I'm just imagining like Desmond's head right now is just a perfect oval. So I'm just...
Why?
We've been going too long.
He kind of has like a long face, and I'm just because I don't really like Desmond, so I'm just remembering his face probably.
I'm pretty sure his face did get like longer over time as the games went on.
So now I'm just like imagining his skull is like this long skull.
It's like one of the alien crystal skulls from Indiana Jones.
Also, with this game, we are now as many games without Desmond as we had with Desmond.
Oh man.
I guess they took the protagonist character out of the game because they don't want another Desmond.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Zara, when's your Linkin Park AMV tribute to Desmond coming out?
Oh, just you wait.
You've challenged Zara.
After my my like pro MLG gaming video with I don't know what in the background, like Evanescence or something.
The Offspring